Hey everyone, just in case you were new here, hi, I'm Alex. Welcome to my Project Pan series. I used to be an extreme couponer and it normalized hoarding for me, if you can't tell. So I have this huge obnoxious store, and that's why I decided to start Project Pan, because I just have way too many products. So I need to use up all these products before bringing anything new into my tiny apartment. And hopefully it gives you some motivation to start Project Pan, or just follow me on this journey. Hey everyone, this will be my 7-month update for Project Pan. Today I'm going to go over how many items I have in my store. I'm also going to go over how many items I went through month 7 of Project Pan. And I'm also going to try to dehoard a couple of items as well. These are all the items I went through this month, so let's count that up. Alright, you guys, to be fair, I did not use up all of these perfumes. These are the sample perfumes that I tried out this month that I will not be keeping. And then same with these colognes, I need to just remove these from my inventory and list and sell these. So I'm going to go ahead and count all these up really quick. For perfumes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 perfumes that I need to list. And then let's quickly count up how many colognes I have. To be fair, I have tried on some of these because I thought that they were perfumes and they were colognes. So I smelled like a guy for a day. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 colognes. This month, unfortunately, I do have one casualty. It would be this deodorant. So I found this deodorant in my car. So it's actually a casualty due to this deodorant just sitting in the hot summer in my car, unfortunately. It is pure liquid and I cannot use this or revive this, unfortunately. So this is one casualty. All right, now we can actually count up how many items I used this month. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 items. Although 17 is not a lot of items this month, I am very proud of myself because I went ahead and I used 4 makeup products this month, which I feel like makeup has been a struggle. I feel like, it takes a very long time to go through makeup products. So I'm very excited that I used 4 makeup products this month. And I've decided to list and sell 39 perfumes and colognes. So I'm going to go ahead and update that really quick. So far, I've listed 50. So let's add 39 to that. So I have 89 perfumes that I'm going to sell. And then I need to update the current number as well. So I should have 126 perfumes left to go. I know that seems a lot, mainly a lot of these are sample sizes. And then let's update the number of items sold and donated. So I'm at 203 right now. Let's add 39 to that. So the new number is 242. And then let's also update the current inventory number. I'm at 2,701. Let's subtract 39 from that. So the current number is 2,662 now. And then I also used 17 items this month, so let's quickly update that as well. So I currently have 2,645 items left in the store. So this month I have saved 56 products because I'm listing and I used some. So let's update the number of products saved. So far I've saved 235 items. And now I have saved 291 items. Unfortunately, we had a casualty. So far I've had 24 casualties. And now there are 25, unfortunately, with that deodorant. So then let's quickly update deodorants. I started off with 34 deodorants, and I actually used one up this month, this guy. And then unfortunately I had that casualty, so I had 30 left, so I should have 28 deodorants left now. And then I also used one package of makeup wipes. I started off with 15 makeup wipes. I've used 9 so far. Let's update that to 10. Oh my goodness, so I should have 5 makeup wipe packages left. And then I also finished up one foundation this month. I started off with 120. I know, it's pretty bad. I've used 3 so far. Let's update this to 4. And then I should have 116 to go. I finished up my first eyeshadow primer. I started off with 11. I have used up 1. I've also sold 1 as well. So let's update the current number to 9 eyeshadow primers left. And then I also went through my first eyeshadow palette. I started off with 108. I used up my first one and I'm selling 57. I have 51 left. Let's update this to 50. 50 more eyeshadows to go. And then I used one makeup setting spray this month. I am going to keep this bottle though for traveling. I started off with 10. I've used 3 so far. Let's update this to 4. I have a total of 6 left to go. And then I used up this Clinique moisturizer sample. I started off with 164. I've used 16 so far. Let's update this to 17. And I should have 147 left now. And then I used up 1 night cream. I started off with 15. I've used 1 so far. Let's update this to 2. And I have 13 night creams left. And then I used 1 Estee Lauder nighttime serum. Unfortunately, the writing kind of rubbed off. I started off with 12. I've used 2 so far. Let's update that to 3. And I have 9 more left to go. And then I used up 2 of these Murad multivitamin oils. And then I also used this as well. I put these into mystery serums because either they have multi-benefits or I'm not exactly sure what the specific benefit is. So I just use one every single night. I've used 3 up. So I have 40 left now. And then I used 2 shampoo and conditioner samples. This is the Dove brand. This, I really did not like this on my hair, unfortunately. So I used up 2. I started off with 66. I've used 30 so far, and I have 36 left to go. And then I used 1 hand soap this month. I started off with 33. I've used 3 so far. Let's update that to 4. And I should have 29 hand soaps left to go. I used 1 detergent. I usually do not go through this much detergent every single month, but a lot of my detergents are probably 8 years old, so some of them are not working as good as they typically would. So unfortunately, I've been using a little bit more detergent than what I should be using, but I used 1 this month. I started off with 46. Detergents, I've used 4 so far, and I should have 42 left. And then I used up 1 package of hand wipes this month. I started off with 31. I've used 3 so far, and I should have 26 left. Actually, that is wrong because 31 minus 3 is 28. I think that number got messed up because I found another hand wipe, so I think, yeah. So this should be the correct numbers. And then this is one of my sell bins. I'm gonna add the perfume and cologne into here really quickly. I have not listed any of the makeup items yet because I'm waiting to go through all my makeup products and then list all of those in lots. I kind of wanted to put like little makeup bags together. All right, now it's time to reevaluate my inventory, see if there's anything I can list and sell if I feel the need to. I definitely need to go through the rest of my makeup so I can make some little makeup kits and sell and list those. So I will go through all of this makeup and pull it out. And then I'm going to check off items that I don't feel like I need to go through or list. I'm not going to go through cuticle oil. I only have 5. Nail polish, I have 114 now, and this is bad. I feel like I have some in storage too. So I should really go through my nail polish and maybe put them in the little makeup bags. Nail polish remover, those are all new. I don't need to go through those. Cotton rounds don't expire. Cotton swabs don't expire. Cosmetic swabs, I only have 2. Makeup remover, I have 26, but I go through makeup remover pretty fast and I've just been focusing on the wipes so far. I'm getting really close to finishing all the makeup wipes, so I'm not gonna get rid of any makeup remover product. Feminine wipes, I have 7. I don't feel the need to get rid of anything. Feminine wash, I only have 3. Tampons and pads don't expire. Tissues don't expire. Hand wipes, I do have a lot of hand wipes, but I will go through these. Same with hand sanitizer. I know, I have 49. It's pretty bad, but honestly, I can even use that as hand soap after I finish all of my hand soaps. Actually, I'll have to look into that. Maybe that's not good to do. If you guys already know the answer, definitely leave that in the comments. Poop spray, I can use that up. Same with sunscreen. It looks like I have a ton of sunscreen, but a lot of it is samples. So I know 15 looks like a lot, but it's really not. Aloe vera gel is good and lotion is good. Deodorant, I might have to reevaluate. I have 28 left. That'll be a tough one because I have a lot of expired deodorant, so if I do get rid of deodorant, I would have to probably give it away for free, but I probably should go through it. Bath bars, I feel like last a pretty good amount of time. Butt wipes, I only have 7, not too bad. Toothpaste, I only have 6 left, that's fine. Floss, I don't really need to go through floss either because that does not expire. So it just looks like I need to reevaluate the rest of the makeup and then the deodorant. All right, I'm gonna grab the lip balm first. I have it in one of these bins up here. And then all my other lip products are in my gaming desk. I see a couple new products that I should be able to list. So these are all the lip balms that I have. I've decided I have plenty of used lip balms that I can use. So I'm going to sell all of these new ones. So I'm going to quickly show you what I'm going to sell. So it looks like I'm gonna sell 14 new chapsticks. So let's quickly update this number. So if I sell the 14 lip balms, I should have 29 left, which is more than plenty. And my daughter has a ton as well that I didn't even include in this inventory. And then for lip oil, I have 2 brand new lip oils that I can sell. So I should have 45 left. And then I'm gonna sell 1 lip mask, even though this is amazing. It's from Dollar Tree, but I might as well sell the unopened products. So selling 1, I should have 11 left to go. So I went through the lip balm, a lip oil, and lip mask. I was unable to sell any lip plumper or lip stain or lip gloss. I do have a lip exfoliator, but it looks like it's not even on the list unless it's somewhere else, so I'm gonna double check this list quick. So for whatever reason, I'm not seeing a lip scrub or lip exfoliator on my inventory list, so I am gonna go ahead and add it to the bottom right here. And then I'm gonna sell this one, so I won't have any. And maybe that's why I didn't even list it, because I was thinking, well, I only have 1 and I'll use it. But I don't know, I tend to not use a lip scrub. I actually use a facial exfoliator and then I just bring it into my lips. So I could definitely sell this. But that does mean I need to update the inventory start number. It's never ending. Okay, so I started off with 3,096 items. So let's update this to 3,097 items. And then let's update the sell and donate number to 243 items. And then items saved, I can add another one to that, 292. And then I have a little bit of space in this sell bin. I'm gonna add as much as I can. All right, it all fits. And then this bin is halfway empty because of all the items that I've been listing lately. So I'm going to add a ton of lip products to this bin. These products are currently in my bedroom, so it'll be really nice to have all of my products just in the store. This is the cuticle oil that I'm working on by Be Pure at Dollar Tree. I love this stuff. So I'm going to set this aside and add the rest into here. A quick little update. I actually found the other lip scrubs. So my inventory start number is 3,103 now. And then I have a total of 7 lip scrubs. I'm selling one and I currently have 6. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is never ending. I found another candle in storage. Not only I'm dehoarding my store and doing Project Pan, but I'm dehoarding my whole entire apartment, and I have 2 storage units as well, and I keep finding things. So I need to update the inventory to 3,104, and then I need to update the candles. I believe is on the last page. All right. So I counted 23 before, but I actually have 24, and then I've used 1. So I have 23 candles left. And now let's grab the mascara bin and see if there's some mascaras that I can list and sell. As far as mascaras go, I have things pretty organized from when I tried on a new mascara every single day. So these are all the mascaras that I tried on that have been used. So I'm going to keep this bag. It's mainly all samples and then a couple of full-sized products. So I need to keep these. And then these were the other full-sized mascaras that I was gonna try, but then I decided it doesn't make sense to open all of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep these as well. And then these are a whole bunch of duplicates that I am going to sell. So essentially I'm keeping all of the sample mascaras, and I'm going to keep one of each brand. It does suck because I feel like there's like all of these in here I've not tried yet, and there could be a ton that I love that I could keep, but I think at this point I'm worried that these are gonna dry out. So I need to list and sell all of these. So I'm gonna count them up quick. All right, I have a total of 44 mascaras that I'm going to list and sell. I noticed I had this guy in here, which has been used, so I need to take this out and add it to the keep pile. All right, so I'm gonna sell 44 mascaras. So I currently have 96 mascaras left. So let's subtract 44. So I should have 52 mascaras remaining. That is actually a lot. So I'm probably going to have to list and sell more, but for right now, that's what I'm comfortable with, and I will definitely reevaluate later. So then let's quickly subtract 44. Oh, okay, that's creepy. I actually don't need to subtract 44 from my current inventory number because I have 2,644 items left. So the math is super easy on that. I have 2,600 items left to go. And then I'm just going to quickly update the items I'm going to sell or donate, and then the number of products saved. And then I also just quickly checked this e.l.f. mascara because I know I've had this for a long time, and I went ahead and tried to try it on my skin, and this one is dried out completely, so I need to count this as a casualty really quickly. I had 25 casualties, and now there's 26, unfortunately. Let's see here. And then I previously had 18 dried up mascaras, and now there will be 19. And then let's update the current inventory to 51 mascaras left. So I went through mascaras. Let's see what else I need to do. Nail polish and deodorant. So I'm going to check off deodorant. I will quickly show you why. So for deodorants, I have 28 deodorants left, and I thought I might have to sell some because I have these very old deodorants. I am super embarrassed to show you the expiration date. Should I? All right, here's the expiration date. It expired in 2018. So I've been using these up at nighttime, and I recently went through my deodorant that I use every single day, and I decided to try this bad boy out to wear throughout the day. To my surprise, it still works effectively. So I think I'm good on deodorant for that reason. And I also say that because I have a whole bunch of these Dollar Tree deodorants. These sticks do not last very long because it's 1.7 ounces, so these are not very big at all. So between my daughter and I truly believe that we will be able to get through these deodorants on our own. And then as far as my nail polish goes, this is where I store a majority of my nail polish. However, I believe I have more in storage. So first I want to find all of the nail polish in storage before I make some cuts. My daughter and we do our nails once a week, sometimes twice a week, so we can definitely keep a lot, but like not this much. So I will reevaluate this later. All right, now it's time to go over all the numbers. So I started off with 3,104 items, and I currently have 2,600 items left in my store. I've used 185 items since starting Project Pan. I am 7 months in. I plan to sell 287 items. I've saved a total of 336 items so far. I have 26 casualties, and I've added 13 new items since starting Project Pan. And then here's just a quick update of my inventory. Well, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys are having a lovely week. I do apologize this video got uploaded a little bit later than usual. Not only am doing Project Pan, but I'm dehoarding my whole entire space. And that's kind of been a huge priority of mine. Winter is coming and I really don't want to have to travel to my storage unit in the winter, so I'm really trying to focus on listing things and selling things. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next one.